Hello everybody, it is Chance with Coast to Coast Pools back with another video. Today's video topic is going to be natural stone. And you as a consumer, do you want a natural stone pool deck? One of the most important products, or one of the most important options rather, that you are selecting, in my opinion, with your pool design is, what is the deck material going to be? Not unlike the interior floors of a house, there are so many different products that are offered, so many different options. You know, whether that's from a basic concrete paver to all the various natural stone options that are out there. We're gonna focus in on the natural stone products, and do you actually want that product? Do you have the right expectation for what that is? Let's get right into it. In natural stone, there are multiple products that are offered, right? There are travertines, whether that's an ivory travertine with that natural look, an ivory travertine with a filled aesthetic, any of the blended materials, any of the silver travertines, and you get into the different marbles, the white marbles, the gray marbles, the silver marbles. It's kind of endless as far as those different options. It's not unlike selecting flooring on a house or countertops, right? There's varying levels and degrees to these natural stone products. Travertine is a natural stone. It gets mined primarily in Eastern Europe, comes out of a mountain in a block, gets cut to shape, gets a texture on it so it is not slippery, so it's a slip resistant product, and then boom, it gets crated up and shipped over to the United States where we install it on your deck. That is the process. You're gonna see pores, you're going to see natural deposits of minerals, you're gonna see shells, quartz, different things, and from a piece-to-piece standpoint, they're all gonna be a little bit different. So you have to understand what you are purchasing if you select a travertine product. You are buying a natural stone that is coming out of a mountain that could have 20 different variations of that whitish, ivory, orangish, tannish color, right? So you're looking at an entire space and you're gonna see that variation, and that's why you're picking it. You wanna see that natural, almost weathered look, and you want to have a variation on your deck. Let's move over to the marbles where you have a little bit more consistency. But the primary difference between these travertines and the marble products are gonna be that it is a solid piece of natural stone. Same concept, same principles. It's being mined, again, primarily in Europe, being cut to size and being texturized. On the marble products, you do get a solid piece of material, but you still have to deal with some of those same things, like there's gonna be variations in colors, there's gonna be variations in textures, there's gonna be variations in what the corners look like, where the edges are, where those pieces line up when they're actually installed on your deck, which, when you're judging it as an entire project, is one of the reasons we love natural stone so much. You get variation. You get a lot of really cool textures and colors that all go together to create a different look from your traditional old style concrete pool decks, or even a concrete paver where those things are poured and manufactured. Every single paver, for the most part, is gonna look exactly the same. That's not what you're buying, whether it's travertine or marble. One of the things that happens if you select a travertine product with the pores is, naturally, that's gonna get wet, it's gonna collect water, and what happens in a moist, wet climate? Well, you're gonna get mildews, you're gonna get outdoor molds and things that need to be cleaned up and need to be treated. If you have areas like a covered patio, a covered lanai that have high shade, maybe they're facing and direction where they don't get a lot of sunlight, you're going to have to deal with moisture accumulating on that deck. There can be slight discolorations because, again, this is a natural stone product. When it gets wet, it's not a super solid material, meaning travertine, because it has those pores in it. So it can collect some of that water, it can discolor. There are things you can do to mitigate some of that, but overall, the slight color changes and the porosity of this material is what you must expect from travertine. That's the beauty and the awesomeness of travertine. It's variable. It's got different things going on. I find it to be beautiful. So many other people do. But if you're not a person who likes variation in your area, do not select travertine. Now, you can get chips in the corners. You have to realize that when a product is being mined overseas, it's put on a shipping container and it's floating through the ocean for 8 to 12 weeks. It can be slightly texturized in shipping. That's just what you get. You're selecting a natural stone imported product, so you have to set the expectation that there are gonna be some variabilities. As long as you know that coming into it, when you pick that product, you're judging your travertine or your marble deck as a whole, and you're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be so excited that you purchased that product because it's gonna last a lifetime. It's going to be gorgeous, but if that is not what you want, you need to focus on some of the other things like a concrete paver. Overall, I think natural stone is the way to go in so many scenarios. It elevates the entire area. If you're in Florida or a waterfront area, depending on your house and the location and what type of pool you're designing, I think investing in natural stone with the proper expectations is one of the best ways to elevate your entire project. If you want more information about travertines, marbles, any other natural product, or any pool deck products, or you just want to know more about, hey, what can I expect designing a swimming pool, whether that's with Coast to Coast Pools or in general, we are a resource for you. We're going to continue pumping out content like this. Give us a like on social media, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our website. I can promise you we're your guys. We're going to keep pumping out the content. Until next time, thanks guys.